If you're planning to visit Victoria using FRS Clipper Ferry, this video is for you. We recently went on a day trip from Seattle to Victoria using their budget-friendly round-trip package, and that gave us about 6 hours to explore. And in this video, I'll share everything we covered in those 6 hours. So stay with me till the end to learn about everything we did in Victoria, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. We were traveling to Victoria during end of February, which is the off-season, so we booked just a week in advance. But if you are planning to travel during peak season, I recommend booking at least 3 weeks in advance. The ferry begins at 8 am, but it's recommended to reach here at least 40 minutes in advance to complete the boarding process. Plus, since you'll be crossing international borders, do carry your passport and make sure you have a valid Canadian tourist visa. Before starting the journey, the staff takes us through safety instructions just like on a flight. And that's how our journey begins to Victoria. We brought our breakfast from La Parisienne in Belltown along with freshly brewed homemade coffee. However, you can also order sandwiches and beverages from the cafe inside the ferry. Upon reaching Victoria, we had to go through immigration where they asked a few basic questions that I've added in the description. Now let's begin exploring Victoria. Victoria is a charming coastal city located on Vancouver Island, known for its historic architecture, stunning gardens, and vibrant waterfront. As the capital of British Columbia, it blends British elegance with Pacific Northwest charm, offering everything from lush gardens to quaint tea rooms to bustling harbors and Canada's oldest Chinatown, making it the perfect getaway for history lovers, foodies, and nature enthusiasts. Our first stop of the day was Butchart Gardens, where we stepped into a floral paradise. It is one of Canada's most stunning botanical gardens that was once a limestone quarry. This 55 acres wonderland now boasts breathtaking themed gardens from Sunken Garden to the Japanese Garden, from Rose Garden to Italian Garden, making this a must-visit in Victoria for nature lovers and photographers. We started at the visitor center collecting maps and information about the park. To optimize our time, we bought our tickets online and reserved our table for the high tea experience at the dining room on OpenTable app before our visit. We had about 30 minutes to kill before our high tea experience that we utilized exploring the Spring Prelude indoor garden. We then headed to the dining room to indulge in a classic afternoon tea experience in the lap of nature. We enjoyed a delightful spread of scones, finger sandwiches, and pastries paired with premium teas, all served in a charming garden view setting. It was the perfect way to relax and savor the elegance of this historic spot. Before heading out to the Sunken Gardens, we stopped by the historical display to check out the former Butchart family's old residence and experience the gorgeous grandeur ourselves. Just like the DuPont mansion I visited in Delaware, this one also had their own bowling room. Isn't that cool? I wish I had that much money to buy myself my personal bowling alley. By the time we exited the dining room, the torrential downpour had begun, so we only made it to the overlook point of the Sunken Garden to take in its gorgeous view. The Sunken Garden is the most iconic spot in Butchart Gardens that was created in 1912 by Jenny Butchart, who transformed a former limestone quarry into a lush, vibrant garden. With the winding path, terraced rock formation, and colorful floral displays, the garden offers a storybook-like setting. I wish we had more time to spend in this garden, but we only had a few hours to spend in Victoria, so we booked a ride back to downtown and stopped by the gift shop to buy souvenirs on the way out. Our next stop was the vibrant Chinatown, which is also the Canada's oldest Chinatown. This place offered us an insight into the history during the Gold Rush era, as well as the culture and amazing food. We headed to the Fantan Alley, which is the most iconic spot in the whole Chinatown and also the narrowest street in Canada, to discover the hidden shops and authentic eateries around. We stopped by the Chinese Museum to learn more about the Fraser River Gold Rush era and the life of Chinese immigrants and how they have evolved. We also visited a beloved bakery tucked in Fantan Alley called Friends and Family Bake. You can literally smell their handcrafted baked goods from a mile away. This Filipino bakery offers all kinds of traditional handmade pastries that you can try. We got ourselves a box full of sweet and savory pastries to go that we relished on the way back home. I highly recommend stopping by this bakery to take back home some delicious baked goods. We also stopped by a charming courtyard-style marketplace called the Market Square that was filled with local artisan shops and boutiques. It's a great spot to buy souvenirs as you'll find a lot of options to pick from. As we were continuing our walk towards the Wharf Street, we came across Bastion Square. This place is known as the historic heart of Victoria, located in the heart of downtown. It was once the site of Fort Victoria, is now home to artisan shops, pubs, cafes, and stunning harbour views. We finally reached the Wharf Street that runs along the Victoria's inner harbour. This place offers stunning waterfront views and historic architecture, as well as lively dining scenes with amazing view. We came across a few historic markers during our stroll, as well as got a nice glimpse of two of the most iconic spots in Victoria, the Fairmont Empress and the Royal Legislative Building. Our next spot was the most iconic hotel in Victoria, the Fairmont Empress. The hotel opened in 1908 and is a historic landmark that has hosted several royalties, celebrities and dignitaries over the years. It's also called the Castle on the Coast as it's located right by the inner harbour and welcomes you as you enter Victoria through water. You can also take the afternoon tea experience in the grand setting of Fairmont Empress, but it is twice the price of what we paid at Butchart Gardens, and I would always recommend a garden setup over an indoor setting. If you're here for more days, I highly recommend stopping by the Royal BC Museum. Our final stop of the day was British Columbia Parliament Building, also known as the Legislative Assembly Building, that stands as a grand symbol of the province's government and history. The building is an architectural masterpiece designed by Francis Rattenbury, known for its intricate stonework, a beautiful totem pole and a stunning fountain right in front of the building. If you're visiting on a weekday, you can also take the free guided tour to explore the interiors, including the historic chambers, stained glass windows and parliamentary exhibits, to learn more about British Columbia's political history. And that's how we ended our day in Victoria and headed back to the FRS Clipper Ferry terminal. Although this day trip might feel a bit rushed, but it's definitely worth giving a try. We had a fun time exploring Victoria's top spots and can't wait to visit again. Let me know what you think of my itinerary, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such guides. Before ending this video, let me take you to the deck and show you the amazing view. Plus, if you feel nauseous on water like I do, just go to the cafe to grab a free medicine that will make your journey much smoother. Since we were all drenched, we ended our day with a piping hot bowl of ramen from a Japanese restaurant in Belltown. Do check out my other Canada videos and keep following this space for more.